These are gonna be the rods and reels that we use flying our baits off the kite. The kite rod and reel is already set up in there to fly the kite. I'll pull that out shortly and show you all about that. This one here is 30-pound high-vis mono, so you can see it when it's out there in the kite. So if you ever get into kite fishing, it pays to have the high-vis mono sometimes on a couple of your rods, especially the farther rods. You can see the line a little bit when it's way out there and just kind of gives you a good visual. You need a couple beads, huh, Cappy? Order of operation, how I do this is I have my solid ring here, which is gonna be above your float. And what this is this clips into your kite clip. So we'll put the kite up and then there'll be a series of quick release clips that come out. And these rings clip into those quick release clips, and that's what your bait hangs from. So it's not really like your outrigger where you're gonna just clip your monofilament behind the clip and it pop out. This, we use a solid ring to hang off that clip, and that way when it releases, it just right to it. Boom. Then you're gonna have a float, you're gonna have a bead, and then a snap swivel. Now on these windy days, what you can do is we can add a sinker, which we'll add a sinker to this rig to keep the float down and everything down in the wind. It's a pretty strong wind, so it'll just blow that little float around. But we'll add some sinkers to that and make this a little bit more refined of a rig. I like to attach these to a snap swivel, because then you can change your leaders out, whatever you would like. If you have pre-made leaders with loops on them, you can just snap them right in. Or if you do a lot of haywire twists with the wire fishing, it makes a little loop and you can just clip it right in there. So, and it snaps on your rod for storage, nice too. So when kite fishing down here in the Florida Keys, we like to use three rod and reels coming off of our kite. This Tigris rod holder works perfect for holding all three of your kite rods in a row. The setups here are high-speed reels, or 2 speeds, so a high gear and a low gear, which is great for adjusting your kite quickly or coming tight on fish quickly. And it also has the low gear for if your fish gets down on you hard, you can put it in low gear and work him back up. But this is a great setup right here. You have 3 high-speed reels. We like to use a little lighter outfit on our inside rod just for fun. It's a shorter bait, so you don't technically need the giant reel to send out all that line. But that's kind of kite fishing 101 right there. That's your setup. High-speed reels. I can get you a nice Tigris kite rod holder there, and you're good to go.
Shopping for the holidays or a personal upgrade? With countless purchasing options, it's easy to wonder, why should I choose Wholesale Marine? Simply put, quality, variety, and availability with a low price guarantee. Our inventory remains regularly stocked with premier products for your best boating experience. Wholesale Marine is proudly owned and operated as a family business with boating in our blood. Visit wholesalemarine.com and start your order today.
Current coming through this area, and these sailfish are coming down north to south right now. Tailing conditions is what this would be.
So are they chasing bait in that case, or are they just chasing the water conditions?
Water conditions, just migrating down to this end of the earth for this time of year. And certain areas, you know, down here they will chase the bait, but in this situation we're going to put our baits out and they'll just be migrating and moving. And they'll come across our baits, turn around and see them, and hopefully come eat them. Yeah. And what we have here is a drift sock. We're going to throw a drift sock out to slow ourselves down just a little bit, catch the current a little more, and make it a little easier on the baits. Yep. You can position the boat a little bit with it, put a spread out. We'll do the kite with 3 lines and then 3 or 4 lines off the side of the boat with sinkers and whatnot. And then I got one of these wireless batteries, kind of high tech.
Oh,
you
wow.
can have cords with them, but we got them wireless nowadays.
So you charge
it up, it'll last like 15 retrievals of a kite.
Really?
So we'll be able to do it a couple times here this afternoon, no problem. And we'll clip the kite right on this snap swivel here.
Yep.
And airmail it out there.
Cool.
So this kite is pretty simple to get up a lot of days. You just reach up there with it, boom. Now you can do a couple different things. You can hit free spool with your thumb. I prefer to just back the drag off and let it just gradually kind of roll off the reel.
Oh, I like that. Now, how do the clips, I guess you'll show it.
Now there's a series of different size swivels that are gonna grab these clips as they come off this reel. So your smallest swivel is gonna slide through and grab this smallest clearance clip at the end.
So you've actually got the line tied to the swivels
on the loop. Oh, wow.
And what's pretty slick with it is nowadays they got all kinds of braided line you can use. For the kite fishing, I like this metered line. Changes every 25 feet. So if you want to position your baits in 25-foot increments, 50, 70, whatever, you have that visual aid. And like, see, look, changing from pink to blue, 25 feet. I have that set at 50 away from us. A little farther, maybe 75, but it's gonna grab that first clip, watch. Slide through. This one will just come over it. And then it just starts to send that bait out when you're ready. So then we'll hook that up here in a moment and show you, but that's kind of the rough idea of it. Lock your drag up and get it set when you're ready. You can put it in your holder, boom. £50 leader off these snap swivels with a little tracer of AFW wire right there. Treble hooks. Those two have circle hooks because they're going to be farther out there. This treble hook's going to go on a big pilchard right up here where we can see them. So typically, you know, you can respond a little quicker. When they're out there, obviously you see the float knock down, boom, you got a bite. A circle hook will find a home a lot of days for you without you thinking that you got to set a hook or you got it crazy.
All right, so if you guys look right here, basically what I'm going to do is basically take the top of this needle. I'm going to go through the top right here. Go straight through his shoulders right here. And basically what I want to do, you want to pull that through so the rubber band stays clicked onto this side right here. Take this off. Where's the hook? You just take the hook right here. You hook one end right here, one end over here, and you sit there and you basically just keep twisting. It's a lot easier to do it with a bigger bait or a J hook or a circle hook.
Bigger bait if you want to go get a bigger bait. If not,
And then basically go back up through the rubber band right there.
Perfect.
And boom, there you go.
He's chilling.
So basically when you bridle them in the back, what can happen is if you fly them in that bridle position like that for a little bit and they're still lively, you can go back and nose hook them and they'll still swim. So the reason, yeah, the bridling just keeps less stress on the bait. Instead of having to put that whole hook through there and that hook's tugging on their back, it tugs on the rubber band instead, which gives it a little bit of a spring. So.
Just testing the tension of the clip, that way it's not too tight or too loose.
So you've already got the bait on?
Yeah, the bait's already on it.
All right, now back the drag off again a little bit. Free spool that one, Doug. Go ahead, Chad, let it slide.
Go ahead.
And you gotta keep that bait up on the surface, it'll fly a little better. If you see it go underwater, all you have to do is just start to crank on that reel. It's high speed, it'll pop out of that clip and come tight.
For over 80 years, Furuno Innovations have helped more fishermen find and catch more fish than any other brand. And we're raising the bar again with Navnet TZ Touch 3's new PVG and Fish It Drifted technologies. Build your own three-dimensional shaded relief charts to find trophy fish others have missed. Perform accurate drifts the first time, every time. Be the one everyone follows. When you're serious about fishing, lead the way and get serious with Furuno.
You just want to keep eyes on those floats.
So the green one's kind of loose.
Yep, green one's loose right there. What you want to do is just keep them right above that horizon line so you can see them.
Yep.
And you know your baits are in the water.
Right here.
Yep, right there, you're inside.
There is sailfish, one, reel. One.
Watch those rods.
That's us.
Go, underneath.
Yeah.
You guys gotta help them. Move the rods for them.
You see him? One. You got my shirt. Loosen up for me. There you go. Give me your tip. All right, lift, slow, lift.
Keep doing it.
Lift.
Keep doing it.
Lift.
Keep
Caught
doing it.
fish. It's a caught fish.
back out.
Sick.
Yeah. Go ahead. Come in here. Yeah.
Sick. Good job, dude.
Use the anchor trusted by professionals. Fortress anchors are designed lighter, set faster, and provide stronger holding power than the competition. For the best value in anchoring safety and convenience, use the legendary Fortress anchor.
Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Stay wide and come back. Come to the back. Come to the back. Come to the back. You're good, boss man. Easy, 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 easy. You reel down to the fish. Reel down to the fish. Now stop and lift. There you go. Do that 100 more times. Slide all the way in the corner. All the way in this corner. Yes, sir. Be easy with him. Big bonita. Yeah. Big bonita. Big blackfin. Big blackfin. In the. You guys help each other. There you go. Nice job. Big tuna.
Gordo!
Big blackfin.
That's what I had a feeling it was.
Yeah, me too.
Nice work.
Do you have another bite there, boss?
No, not quite.
Okay.
Just double check.
Drop it.
It's still swimming. Nice one. Oh, yeah. Come on now. Right in the corner, baby.
Big blackfin on the kite, boys. So you never really know you can get on the kite either.
Oh, yeah. Hey, this is bigger than the ones we got at the hump. Very nice. Awesome.
Stuff, man. Heck yeah. Sushi. We got sushi.
Yo, watch my kite, bro.
Watch her spread. That was cool.
You're like, hey, what's that? You know.
Hey guys, I'm Captain Jack here with Two Conchs Charters. Let me tell you about Blue Wave. This right here is the best boat cleaner there is. It's ocean safe. We have 26 boats in our fleet, and you know what? We have to keep them clean. Right here in our marina, we have a lot of wildlife, from birds, we got manatees, and a lot of nurse sharks, and there's other fish that come in here all the time. This product here is not gonna keep your boat clean, but it's gonna keep the ocean safe. It's good for the reef, good for the manatees, and it's good for us.